Hi, I'm Alex. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today we are sitting with my physical TBR and I'm going to pick prompts out of my little mug. I printed the 30 prompts that are on Storygraph under like random TBR prompts. So we're gonna go pick probably 8 of these and then match books to them for my August TBR. I have not made a formal TBR, I think, since March, maybe. So we'll see. In July, I got through 10 books, so I feel like 8 is a little ambitious, but if I can't somehow get my book club book in here, then I need to be able to read that, and who knows. So let's get started. There are some of these that I really don't want, so we'll see how this goes. So the first one is a book with a number in the title. So I don't even know how many of those I have, or if any. Okay, so I really only have 2 options for this, which are 7 Days in June by Tia Williams and 100 Other Girls by Iman Hariri Kia. I think I'm gonna do 7 Days in June. I feel like I've been seeing this all over TikTok again recently, and I've never read it. It's been on my TBR for a long time, so this is gonna be book number 1. Okay, prompt number 2. A book that ends in an even number of pages. So I want to read this. Does this end in an even number of pages? Yes. This has 386 pages. It's All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman, which I've also been seeing is like such an underrated fantasy book. So this is going to be book number 2. Okay, moving on. Prompt number 3. A book that matches the current season. I think the only summer book I have is this one, although this one is placed in the summer. Okay, so I have This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune or Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I know this is set at a summer camp, even though it doesn't have like summer in the title. Out of these 2, I think I'm gonna go with Wildfire because Daydream comes out next month, I think, and I need to be caught up. I can't believe it's taking me this long to read this, to be completely honest. Okay, prompt number 4. A book that has a TV movie adaptation. Don't mind my crappy cutting job. What on here has a... Okay, I know this has a Netflix show. I think this is the only one I have, so it's going to be Anxious People by Fredrik Backman. Although I did recently see Sarah Caroli read this, and she absolutely loved it, so I am very curious how I'm going to like it. But I know this has a show on Netflix, I believe. So that is going to be book number 4. Book number 5 is going to, prompt number 5 is a book you've had for a long time. That never focused, but whatever. I think one of the books that I've had for the longest on my shelf is The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Daniela Page, which I think is a YA fantasy, but part of me is like, this feels like fall. It's about a group of sorority girls in Georgia that are also witches. So like, to me that like screams fall. What else have I had for a long time? Been There, Married That has been on my TBR for a really long time as well, which is about, it's supposed to be like similar to Real Housewives, it says. I don't know, but yeah, it's about someone whose husband filed for divorce, wants custody of their teen daughter, but only for the sake of appearances. So it's like he's famous, she's not, he wants a divorce, she's gonna lose everything. But I think I'm gonna add this because it's been on my TBR for such a long time and I need to get it off. Okay, prompt number 6. I got a book that your significant other picked, but he is currently with our baby and she's taking a nap, and I'm not going to pull him away from that, so we're going to pull a different prompt. A book by one of your favorite authors. My current favorite author is Abby Jimenez, and I have 2 of her books. I have The Friend Zone and Life's Too Short. I think these are supposed to be interconnected standalones, but I don't know which one comes first. Let me Google really fast. Okay, The Friend Zone is first, and then it's the Happy Ever After playlist, which I've already read, and then it's Life's Too Short. So book number 6 is going to be The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. On to prompt 7. A book that has a place in the title. This one may be cheating a bit because I am currently reading it, but it also happens to be, I think, the only book I have that has a place in the title. Let me see if I'm lying to you. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is the only one. So, the St. Ambrose School for Girls. This is supposed to be like Mean Girls, but a mystery. I'm like 60% through it or something right now. I don't know, but this will definitely be one of the first books I finish in August, so perfect that I could get that in there. That's book number 7, and the last one. A book with a great first sentence. This is always one of the most annoying prompts because you have to take out and look at a bunch of books. So let me see if there's anything that I'm like particularly interested in, and then we'll read the first sentences. Okay, so I have 4 books. The first one is The Last Graduate by Naomi Novik. This is the second book in To a Deadly Education, the Scholomance series. The first sentence in this, we'll see if I can read it or if it spoils things. The first sentence in this is keep far away from O'Brien Lake. I feel like that is ominous. Second book is The Long Game by Elena Amas. I was looking at mostly what's on Kindle Unlimited because as a mom, it's easiest to read on Kindle, quite frankly. The first sentence in this is, the head rolled off his shoulders and halted at my feet with a thump. Okay. Interesting. The next book is Flawless by Elsie Silver. Obviously, the Chestnut Springs series is crazy popular and I have not read it. The first sentence here is, you got one angry mother here eaten. I feel like that's not as interesting as the other 2, but it is intriguing. And then the last one is Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. This is the second book to Love Redesigned. Oh, this is cute inside. The first sentence here is unbelievable, which again, I'm intrigued. I wonder what they're talking about, but I feel like these 2 books definitely sound more interesting. I'm gonna go with The Long Game, simply because this one's on Kindle, and this one I would have to get a hold from the library for, and I don't know if it'll come in on time or not, but I do really want to continue the Scholomance series, because I really liked The Last Graduate, or not The Last Graduate, I really liked A Deadly Education. If you haven't read it, I would highly recommend. Okay, so here are my 8 books. Going in reverse order, it's The Long Game by Elena R. Moss, The St. Ambrose School for Girls by Jessica Ward, The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, Been There, Married That by Gigi Lavangi. I probably did not pronounce that right. Anxious People by Frederick Bachman, Wildfire by Hannah Grace, All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman, and 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see if I get through all these books or not. If you would like to stay updated with the reading, I just started a BookTok account. It's Alexandra's Shelf. I'll link it in the description. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.